That's it for the serious ones. Unless there's anything I'm forgetting. Nope, we're good? Okay. All right, so just some easy, nothing to do with the Olympics, whatever you want to, whatever kind of answers you want to give us. So, what's the best advice you've ever gotten?
The best advice I've ever gotten? I've gotten a lot of great advice. That's really hard to choose one. Wow. Okay, here's one. I don't know if it's the best advice, but it's one of my favorites. And it's a quote. And forgive me if I get the quote wrong. But a friend of mine who reads quite a bit, she forwarded this quote to me many years ago. And it's by a Greek philosopher named Nikos Kazantzakis. And it basically starts out by saying, "Do not ask whether you will win or lose. That is not your account. What your account is to carry the struggle further. That's all you can really ask for. And that's all really what's within your control." Kind of meaning, and I relate that directly to sport. Don't always ask myself or whoever I'm talking to whether I'm going to win or lose, because ultimately it's not really up to me. If it's not my day to win that day, something's going to happen. Something's going to fall in front of me. I'm going to fall. Something weird is going to happen. But what is in my control is to make sure I carry that struggle further. And the struggle between the games, the 4 years, there's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of practice hours, thousands of hours. Thousands of times you're thinking in your brain about what you want to do. And I think it's really important for kids to realize, you know what? Obviously you want to win. You want to do well. I mean, that's our competitive nature as human beings. But more importantly, if something happens, if you get knocked down, if you get 8th place, if you get 4th place, if you get last place, how do you carry that struggle further and keep going? I don't know. That's just one of my favorite quotes. I think it relates to not only sport but all aspects of life.
That's cool. What are you most proud of?
Most proud of? Man, I'm proud of a lot of things. I really, I'm proud to be able to stand here today and sit here today and say that I've enjoyed all aspects of my life, good and bad. And I think it's built me into the person I am today. And I wouldn't take back anything, good decisions, bad decisions. It's all a part of, the chapters in my life. And, I'm striving to become better as a person every day. And, I don't know, another friend of mine told me, he's like, and I always know it's a good day because I'm looking down at the roses. I'm not looking back up at them, And it's really true. Life is too short to sometimes just be stressed out about things that maybe just aren't within your control. And it's much easier said than done. Trust me. I know because I think about it all the time. But it's a great philosophy to live by. And I think it's something that's important to me.
It's definitely something to be proud of. It's a great attitude. Do you have a nickname?
I do. It's Chunky.
And how did you come by that nickname, Apollo?
Well, when I was younger, we used to go to the roller skating rink quite a bit, and everybody had nicknames. Okay. One kid's name was Worm. One kid's name was Chucky. Mine was Chunky, because I was chunky. I used to eat like a horse when I was younger. I'm not chunky anymore, but some of my old school friends still, Chunk. They still kind of refer to me like that. So I don't know. It's kind of funny.
That's definitely funny. All right. What do you like to do for fun?
What do I like to do for fun? Being around good people and good friends. Doesn't matter. Once that portion is taken care of, we can be doing nothing and we're having a great time. We can be doing everything. But I'm active. I like to be outside. I love sports. I don't know. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I think when you're with the right group of people, they can make anything happen and have a good time.
You don't strike me as having a difficult time having fun. What do you love most about your family?
Wow. Well, I have a very small family. essentially, it's my Obachan, my grandmother who still lives in Japan, my father. That's really the only close, immediate family that I stay in touch with a lot. I have an uncle who lives in Paris, but it's basically my father and I. He's like my best friend. He's like my best teammate. I probably talk to my dad just about every single day, numerous times a day. And it wasn't always like that. It really wasn't. But he really is a part of, the Ohno team, and whatever endeavor I'm going towards, whether it's sports, whether it's business, whether it's acting, whether it's the entertainment industry, whatever it is, he's always going to be right there along my side. And I think it's special, and I think it's rare. So I'm very appreciative. Yeah, it's nice. he probably gets tired of it. He's got to travel all around all the time,
All right.